welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a Centrunk episode, month number 6. We have one more episode for you guys, and then I'm going to give you a final summation, my opinion of Centrunk. Is it worth the money or is it not? Now let's just go to what was in my Centrunk this month. Now we've already been through this, but the fragrances come in this beautiful, beautiful box in a velvet little bag. You never know what you're gonna get, so that's a lot of fun. They let you know who actually packed your fragrances, and then each fragrance comes with a card. And as far as the selection this month, I have to say, this might be the most impressed I ever was with the selection, because they hit me with 2 fragrances that I knew about, but I hadn't smelled, and I've been wanting to smell both of them, and then the third one I'd never heard of. So I think that's really dope. I really have to give them props on selection this month. You guys already know how this works. You pay $18 a month. They send you 3 fragrances a month. In the beginning, you tell them what kind of fragrances you like, what kind of notes you like. They pick out the fragrances. They send them to you. You can always rearrange your profile based on what they send to you, and then the next month you get 3 more fragrances. So the first fragrance that they sent to me was Bat by Zoologist, and if you know my channel, you know that Bat really impressed me. I really have a lot of respect for Victor, who, when he introduced the brand, you know, made sure to send me samples of all 3 fragrances. I loved Beaver, and you know, I just think Victor Wong is great for the community. And so I just love the ethos behind this. I love animals. I love the fact that Hummingbird came out. I didn't love Hummingbird as a fragrance. It's too feminine and soft for me, but I had a lot of respect for it. And so Bat, you know, when I realized he was doing this one with Ellen Covey, who's a perfumer I really admire, I really wanted to get this one, especially, or just get my nose on it when I looked at that note breakdown. You guys know the way these fragrances come with a beautiful card that gives you a lot of information. And so for Bat, this one comes from Canada, obviously. Victor's from Canada. And the description is: this unique olfactory experience carries you with the fruit bat to a sumptuous feast in a lush tropical jungle before whisking you down to the recesses of its cavernous home. Sweet sycamore figs and soft fruits ensnare you with the addictive notes, then beckon you deep with the primordial mineral scent that evoke a rugged enclosure redolent with hints of damp soil and vegetal roots. Top notes on this one are banana and soft fruits. Middle notes are fig, myrrh, and resins. Base notes are leather and sandalwood. This one retails for $125. I'm a big fan of this fragrance. No one else that I know is. And anyone else I've let smell this was bugged out by this one. I sprayed it on one night, and a female who I was sleeping with that night was really not happy with me. She made me wash it off. That doesn't happen often. I really like this one. To me, this is gonna sound crazy to you probably. This smells like lemonade with banana to me. Like, it smells like lemonade and banana at the top. A little bit of banana, a lot of like dirt to me. It smells like a dirty lemonade with banana in it. And I know that does not sound appealing, and you're probably like, who the fuck would want to smell like that? But I do. I love this one. I think this is so creative. To me, though, it's more art than it is something that's a wearable fragrance. Now, I would wear this one because I really like it. But to me, it smells like if you sprayed yourself with like Demeter's dirt and some lemonade, and you were drinking a lemonade. I don't really get the myrrh in this one at all. I do get some leather at the base. I just think it's a dope fragrance. I totally get the concept of a bat. To me, it smells like a furry, dirty bat in a good way. I think you should check this one out because I don't think there's anything else like this, and I think it's just great for the fragrance community that people are pushing the envelope like this. So that's my opinion on it. The second one is from État Libre d'Orange. I'm sure that's a company you're familiar with. I'm familiar with them. This one is their cologne. They wanted to do like an eau de cologne. That's obviously a departure for them. You know, they did Secretions Magnifique and all kinds of weird fragrances. This one, the description is, La Cologne is the central introduction in our sensual collection, gentle initiation in our subversive world. This adaptable perfume provides a feeling of joy to the body. Of course, they can't just make a simple eau de cologne. It has to have some sort of sexual connotation. As simple pleasure, this is a fragrance for everyone to use it each situation to provide you with refreshment and positivity. Now, the notes on this one are bergamot and blood orange at the top, orange blossom, jasmine in the middle, musk and leather in the base. This one's supposed to retail for $80. I mean, there's not much I could say here, guys. If you like 4711, you know, if you like these kind of fragrances, these eau de colognes, Neo by Xerjoff, Acqua di Cima by Eau de Italy, Chanel exclusive cologne. If you dig these, if you like those, you'll probably like this. This is really soft. It's got a beautiful citrus top. It lasts longer than most citrus fragrances, but that's what it is. It's an eau de cologne that's got some high quality to it and lasts. There's nothing special about this at all. I was hoping maybe État Libre d'Orange would throw their own little spin on this and maybe there'd be a funkiness to it, but this is no bat. This is a really simple but high quality eau de cologne. I don't know that there's anything more than that to this one. Now, the last one is one I had never heard of before. It's from a house called Nerd that I guess is also from Canada. This one is called XY. Never heard of this fragrance, never heard of this house. And the description is, if it smells like throngs of beautiful pouting models caressing your washboard abs. Yuck, I'm making that noise. That's my yuck. I'll talk in a second. While finding shelter from rain in some vague but exotic locale, if it smells like triumph in a pickup gang among questionably picturesque comrades, if it smells like sexual escapades in conspicuously poor lighting conditions with an ominous nondescript hard rock musical track, we'll have to revisit our formula. Top notes on this are mint, middle notes are floral, base notes are woody. This one retails for $50. To me, this was a cop-out to include this one in the month. You know, you put something as left as bat, and then you go something by État Libre d'Orange, and then you throw in this, which to me, this is something I'd expect to find at TJ Maxx. This is like a body spray. As far as I'm concerned, it lasts about as long as a body spray. It's minty with a little bit of floral notes in it. It's insulting, as far as I'm concerned, for Centron to carry this one. I don't understand. Like, if the goal is to introduce you to different fragrances and interesting fragrances, this just is not that. It doesn't belong with bat. I get it if you want the juxtaposition of bat is this, and then now we're going to give you something that's really wearable, but I can go to Sephora and smell Sauvage or Mr. Burberry and get the exact same bullshit fragrance that I shouldn't be paying monthly to sample. Like, this was a bad move as far as I'm concerned by Centron. And when I got this, I obviously, you know, you got my reaction. Oh, cool, one I never heard of. Well, I'm glad I never heard of this one. I think I'm good at keeping what's relevant on my radar, and there's no reason that, in my opinion, Centron should be sending Nerd out to people. Guys, I give you my honest opinion, and that's my honest opinion, so I'm just letting you know, and I'm letting Centron know that this is, to me, is foolish. And I hope they revisit carrying this one, because I don't understand this being in the Centron lineup. But that's just me. Obviously, if I'm ranking these, they're in the, without me premeditating this, they're in the order I would rank them. Bat easily is number 1, Cologne is number 2, and Nerd, while placed at number 3, should be very much more in the distant. If there could be a 600th place, Nerd XY would be in the 600th place. Plus, Nerd XY is a fragrance that retails for $50. I'm paying $18 a month, or I would be paying $18 a month. Obviously, as a reviewer, I'm not paying. I would be pissed off to pay $18 a month to get a fragrance, 2 ml of a fragrance that costs $50. That, to me, is just very, very silly. But again, I'll stop. One more to go, guys. We'll probably look at that last Centrunk. They'll probably never mail me anything again after this one. But we'll look at the next one in a couple weeks, and I'll really give you what I think is a fair summation of the Centrunk service. You know, I was very negative on this the first couple weeks. I have grown to appreciate it more. I do have an opinion as to whether I think it's worth it, and actually more importantly, not if I think it's worth it, but who I think it would be worth it for and who I wouldn't, because I think that's the more fair way to judge any service. I think there's relevance for any service to someone, unless the service really sucks, and I don't think that this service really sucks. So we'll look at it in a couple of weeks. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Of course, I'm going to link to Centrunk in the description, and I'll see you guys later this week with more videos. Guys, you already know what it is. My name is Maximilian.